What's up guys, I'm back with another Ring Domination tips video. I know I just made one, which by the way got a lot of positive feedback, so thank you for that, and a lot of you thought the video was helpful, so glad I can help. This is a much shorter version, and it's a more concentrated version, while I'll simply be focusing on the tips. If you want to know how to play the mode, you can check out the other video. This is simply the tips, and also I'll be talking about a tip here that I didn't really emphasize on in the other videos. So even if you watched the previous video, you might learn something new in this one. And this is, since it is a shorter video, you can quickly go back and watch this whenever if you forget something. So let's start off right away with the deck. You want to set your deck up with the best cards you've got. And also, you want to try and have a variety of different triangles. So yellow triangles, blue triangles, left, right, upwards, and downwards. You want to have, at the very least, one of each. And as far as the support cards go, put in your best support cards. I always recommend the plus however many points it is to the entire deck type of support card. Now, one more thing when it comes to the deck setup. Recently, I've experimented with switching my weakest Ring Domination card with a common card, so that way it lowers the bar in whatever tier you're in, and should make you face off against weaker opponents. But from what I've found, there's barely any difference, if any at all. So you could try it out if you want. It's definitely not going to hurt you, but you're probably not going to notice a difference when it comes to your win-loss ratio. So let's go ahead with the match. And when it comes to the matches, whenever you join a Ring Domination match, first thing you want to do is, of course, if you got the type of support card that I was talking about, use that right away. And the most important part is you want to use your weakest card first. Why? Because whatever card you put in first, the CPU, the first thing the computer or your opponent is going to do is try and take that card away from you, and 95% of the time they will. But since it is your weakest card, it's going to be a lot easier for you to take back your card. So in my case, John Cena's the weakest card I've got, so he is in Super Cena in this case. Alright, Roddy Piper, so as I told you guys, right away he tries to take my card away from me. That's the first thing your opponent's gonna do, which is alright, because since you use the weakest card, you can easily get it back just like this, and there I go. I use another weak card, but stronger than John Cena, to take him back. So now, I've got my card back, and that is why you always use your weakest card first. As far as positioning, I always put my card in the middle, but there's arguments for both. You can put him in the corner, you can put him in the middle. That doesn't matter as much as just putting your weakest card first. Now, another tip I'd like to give you guys that's going to help you out a lot when it comes to the Ring Domination matches, help you win a lot of matches and also turn around a lot of matches, is you always want to think ahead. Before you place any card, you want to think about what the opponent might do next and what he's probably going to do next, and you want to look at the spots remaining on the field, the spots that aren't occupied by anybody. So, look at this right now. The opponent's got the John Cena card in the middle, he's got Roman Reigns right under him, and he's got Jericho to the side. So he's occupying 3 spots, I'm only occupying 1. Not for long though, because we're going to turn this around. So, what somebody might do if they're just trying to get through this match as quick as possible is they might just think about going through this offensively and not so much defensively. What I mean by defensively is at the same time trying to block the opponent from occupying more spots. And that's very important. So what somebody might do is they might just grab this Roman Reigns card right here, put it right here, and take this Jericho card. Alright, so you take this Jericho card. But what happens after you do that? The opponent is going to try and take back that Jericho card. He's going to put a bottom yellow triangle right here, take back the Jericho card, and this whole spot right here is going to be occupied, and you're not going to be able to get that Jericho card back. You're only going to have this Roman Reigns card right here that belongs to you, but he's going to have the Jericho card and his card right here. Or he might just go after Kevin Owens and take your Kevin Owens card. Now, what's the best decision in this match? What should you go with right here if you're looking at the cards we've got and the situation right here? The best thing to do is to grab this Bret Hart card and put it right next to John Cena. Why? Because if you put Bret Hart right here, he's going to beat this John Cena card and take this John Cena card, and you're also going to occupy this spot and this spot, and you're going to prevent the opponent from ever taking this John Cena card back, because this whole spot is occupied. You can't put any cards right here, because there's already going to be cards right here. And obviously I've got the Kevin Owens card right here, he's got the Roman Reigns card right here, so if I put Bret Hart right here, there's no way for him to take back John Cena. So as you can see, I'm thinking ahead, I'm thinking about what the opponent is most likely going to do next. So let's put Bret Hart right here, and as you can see, he's going to face off against John Cena, and we take out Cena, and now we've got both these spots. So now I did two things in one. I took the John Cena card back, and also I prevented the opponent from ever getting John Cena again. So alright, right now, he takes my Kevin Owens card. No big deal, because we've still got this spot right here, and just like this situation right here in the middle, once we put Kane right here and take this Kevin Owens card, he's not going to be able to get this Kevin Owens card back, because he's not going to be able to put any cards right here at the top. So we're going to put Kane right here and take the Kevin Owens card, and now, once again, we just did two things in one. We took Kevin Owens, and we've ensured that the opponent cannot take back Kevin Owens. And then he puts Dean Ambrose in there. Pretty much, he couldn't do anything because he's only got a bottom yellow triangle right there. And at this point, you can put pretty much any card. Obviously, I wouldn't want to put a left blue triangle right next to Roman Reigns, because then my card would face off against Roman Reigns and most likely lose. So right here, what I'm going to do actually is put this Roman Reigns card with an upwards yellow triangle, because then I could also take this Jericho card at the same time. So I'm occupying this spot and also taking Jericho, and obviously he can take it back. The match is ending anyways, because now all spots are occupied. And as you can see, we've just won this match. And check this out, guys. That's it. You've always got to think ahead. You've got to think about what the opponent's probably going to do next, and look at your surroundings. Look at what the remaining spots are. Think about not only acquiring some spots and acquiring some cards, but also blocking your opponent off. Now, while most of the time I encourage you guys to take advantage of an opportunity like this to close off an entire row and corner one of your opponent's cards so that way he can't take it back, it's not always the smartest move, especially in a case like this where it involves a lot of risk. So right now I've got two right blue triangles remaining and one upwards yellow triangle. So if I'm trying to beat one of my opponent's cards and take one of his spots, I've only got two options. I can either A, put Seth Rollins or Bret Hart right here to take Rob Van Dam, or I can attempt to corner the John Cena card here and take Cena, and the opponent wouldn't be able to get Cena back because I'd have Roman Reigns right here, Ric Flair's right here, and Kevin Owens is right here. Now, usually, like I said, I would tell you guys to corner a card. But in this situation, when it involves a risk, when you're not sure if you're going to win, I would suggest against it. Because right here, while Reigns beats him in toughness and speed, John Cena beats him in power and charisma. And we don't know what type of match it's going to be. So if it's a power and charisma match, his John Cena card would beat my Roman Reigns card, and then he would keep this spot. Not only that, but he would also take this spot right here where Reigns would be. So this 3-3 match right now would then turn into 4-on-3, and then right after would be his turn, so then it would be 5-4 in his favor, and then yes, it would be my turn putting the last card. But then the match would end 5-4 in his favor, and he'd win the match. While, on the other hand, if I put Bret and Seth right here, or Seth right here, and take Rob Van Dam, yes, maybe I'm not cornering the other card, and he's probably going to put another card right here to take back Rob Van Dam, but once he does that, we're going to be at a draw. It's going to be 4-4, and then it's going to be our turn. So once we put our last card, it's going to be 5-4 in our favor. Let me demonstrate. So I put Bret Hart right here, and I'm telling you guys, the opponent is very likely to try and get that Rob Van Dam card back with a card right next to him, as you can see. So He was even smart enough, or actually looks like he didn't even have a card with a left blue triangle, but he put a card right next to the card that he just lost. The CPU does that a lot. That's what he always does. And now, we just put our last card, whatever card it is, and there you go. You win the match. So bottom line, if, cornering a card is, most of the time, the best decision, the best way to go about it. But, if it involves a risk, if you're not sure if you're going to win or not against that card, I'd say go ahead and try and acquire another spot and beat another card. So that's pretty much it for the short version of the ring domination tips. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you can click that like button. I'll be back to the usual Supercard videos either today, so the same time this video goes up, or tomorrow. Stay tuned for that video because I'll be announcing when the next Subscribers King of the Ring will be. So with that said, I'm out guys, see ya.